Good afternoon. This is the weekly weather briefing from the National Weather Service office in Atlanta, Peachtree City, for the week starting February 20th, 2025. It was recorded around 12:30 p.m. on the 20th. A quick recap of the snowfall that we saw yesterday, Wednesday the 19th, across far north Georgia. For the most part, we saw about a half an inch across some of our northern counties, but in some of the higher peaks of the mountains and higher elevations, we did actually get some totals up to around 2 inches. With remaining moisture on the roadways as we head into tonight and early Friday morning tomorrow across far north Georgia, and especially in areas where there is sheltering from the wind and moisture on the roadways doesn't evaporate today, there could be some black ice potential. Again, that would be tonight into early tomorrow, Friday morning. So, looking ahead to the next week, we'll have unseasonably and hazardous cold conditions sticking around through tomorrow morning. And because of this, a cold weather advisory is in effect from 10 p.m. tonight to 10 a.m. Friday. Temperatures will gradually increase this weekend into next week. A dry forecast is in store with just a slight chance, about a 15% chance, for light rain occurring late Sunday into early Monday across portions of central Georgia. With the overall dry conditions prevailing, portions, if not most of our forecast area of north and central Georgia probably will be dealing with some hazardous fire weather conditions going forward. So, firstly, that cold weather advisory that I mentioned, again, that is in effect from 10 p.m. tonight to 10 a.m. tomorrow for our entire forecast area, and you can see for a large portion of the state of Georgia. Hazardous wind chills as low as 3 degrees above zero in North Georgia and as low as 10 degrees above zero in Central Georgia are expected. So, with this, there is an increased risk for frostbite and hypothermia for unhoused people and for those who are perhaps working outdoors. So, we're cautioning against extended periods of time outside during these really cold hours of the overnight and early morning time frame, and also messaging that it's important to give pets a warm and dry shelter during these cold conditions. So for today, this afternoon, of course, we are warming up. The clouds are clearing out and we're getting some sunshine, but it is windy out there. The map on the left is our maximum wind gusts in miles per hour for today. These wind gusts are just shy of wind advisory criterion, but nonetheless, it will be breezy to gusty out there with maximum gusts ranging from about 30 miles per hour to even just shy of 40 miles per hour. Map on the right is our minimum wind chills tonight through Friday morning. So, again, showing you that across North Georgia, those wind chills will be as low as near 0 degrees in some places. And across central Georgia, generally speaking, around 10 degrees to maybe in the teens for the wind chill. A gradual warming trend is on the way. Here are a handful of cities across the area, along with the temperature trends from tomorrow, or basically tonight through next Thursday. So, cold, or relatively speaking, cold overnight and early morning periods will continue through the weekend, but you'll notice that our high temperatures are going to be slowly warming up over the next several days through the weekend. And basically, we'll have pretty widespread high temperatures in the 60s by Tuesday. Overall, the forecast does look to be dry for the next 7 days. However, we do have indications that a low pressure system will probably develop somewhere in the Gulf. And with that, as that system moves to the east across the Gulf, we could have some light rain happening across portions of central Georgia. For now, that chance would mainly be in the Sunday night to Monday morning time frame. But really, for now, our rain chances are pretty low, around 15%. And so that map on the right shows that probability of rain in that Sunday 7 p.m. to Monday 7 a.m. time frame. And again, we're basically maxing out around 15% rain chances. Questionable if we even get that at all. But nonetheless, wanted to mention that that is our next chance for rain for a small portion of the forecast area, if it does even happen at all. Dry conditions will really be the story through the next 7 days, and this could have impacts on some of our fire weather partners and forestry partners and interest as relative humidity dropping into kind of the 20 to 30% range in the afternoons for most of the days going forward for the next 7 days could have impacts on some of those fuel moistures out there, our finer fuel moistures, drying out the soil, drying out the surfaces out there. And so again, this could have impacts on our fire weather and forestry partners. So just wanted to highlight that we could be looking at some potential fire danger statement issuances over the next several days. So, wrapping things up, overall, a pretty quick briefing given a relatively quiet weather pattern and pretty minimal impacts expected through the next 7 days. So, wrapping it up, again, unseasonably and hazardous cold conditions will persist through tomorrow morning with a cold weather advisory in effect from tonight through tomorrow morning. Temperatures then gradually increasing through the weekend into next week. A slight chance, about 15% chance of light rain across central Georgia on late Sunday into early Monday. And overall, those dry conditions will be supporting at least portions of the forecast area of north and central Georgia, seeing some possible hazardous fire weather conditions. As always, you can reach us by phone, by email. We are on Slack, also now known as NWS Chat 2.0. Social media, we're active there. And of course, this briefing is located on YouTube, where you can find our other previously recorded briefings on our channel there. With that, we'll wrap things up here. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Take care, and we'll talk to you guys next time.